The mantle is the second layer of the Earth. While people seem to think that it's a liquid, it's actually kind of a solid. I say kind of because it's hot, so it kind of flows. Just think of glass. When it's really hot, it looks like a liquid, but when it cools, it forms a solid. The mantle makes up more than half of the Earth's mass or weight. It can reach temperatures of 1,832 degrees Fahrenheit. To put that into perspective, humans can survive up to 131 degrees Fahrenheit. That's less than 10% of the mantle's heat. This region holds tectonic plates, which are responsible for earthquakes. The tectonic plates float on top of the half-fluid rock and are usually touching. When one moves though, the friction causes earthquakes.
The outer core is the second layer of the Earth, first being the inner core. This layer consists of liquid of magma that surrounds the core and plays an important role by creating the magnetic field. The temperature in the outer core is around 4,000 to 5,000 degrees Celsius. To give you a good example on how hot it is, let's compare it to the Imperial Valley, where the temperature reaches to only around 110 degrees. The outer core is composed of iron and nickel, but there's only a few rocks, iron and nickel, because the inner core is melting them into magnets. The outer core is about 2,200 kilometers thick. That will be 1,367 miles. It's almost like taking a flight from Calexico to Houston.
The inner core is kind of like a solid lead ball, which is about 2,400 kilometers thick. There's heaps of pressure in the inner core, and that means it can't actually melt. The temperature in the inner core is between 4,982 degrees and 7,204 degrees Celsius. That's seriously hot, and just as hot as the surface of the sun. The inner core apparently spins at a different speed to the rest of the planet, and this causes Earth's magnetic field. It is because of the flow of metals in the inner core that the Earth is magnetic. The effect of this magnetic field spreads way beyond the Earth and goes off far into space. It actually helps form a barrier that helps protect the Earth from the sun's destructive solar winds.